Welcome, everyone, to another Senior Sunday. Al Weston here filling in for Julia Alberson. She's a little under the weather today, and so you're going to get me jumping in here. Our guest today, senior from the men's basketball team, Kohl Roberts. Kohl, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for being with us.
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Al.
All right, so I know you're back home for the weekend, went up to Atlanta. That's where you're from, that area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plan was do some voting, the old civic duty, get it taken care of. Did you do that already?
Yeah, did it yesterday.
All right, everything goes smooth. I hear that there's been crazy long lines and all that kind of stuff up that way.
Yeah, the line wasn't that bad. It was long, but it kept moving fast, so it only took about an hour.
Okay, gotcha. Looks like, did you get a fresh cut as well when you were up there?
I did. I got a cut before I head down, so I looked presentable when I came back home to my parents.
Yeah, you look very trim. Oh, so you did it down here in Milledgeville?
Yes, I did at Mr. Freeman's Barbershop.
Where's that at?
It's right across the street from Smoothie King.
Okay. Oh, okay, down around the corner there. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I think Mo used to go there as well. I think that was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, senior year for you. The major. What's your major for you?
Biology.
All right, and the last time we talked, I think career plans was to pursue dentistry school. Is that still in the works for you?
Still the plan.
Okay. It's all right. We still got a couple semesters left. All right, so tell me about dentistry school. Why the interest in that?
My dad's a dentist, so it's always been in my family. In the past few summers, I have interned at the office. And it's just something that I really like. It's something that I can wake up and go do every day. So,
doing the intern spot, what type of work are you doing in the office? Just shadowing, or are you actually getting to do some stuff?
I shadow him and I help out all the assistants. So I clean up and set up rooms, and then if it's nothing too difficult, I assist him with anything that he's doing.
What's the name of the practice up there in Atlanta?
Roberts Family Dental.
Roberts Family Dental. So a little shout out for Roberts Family Dental in case you had any open client slots there. Folks up and watching the show today, make sure you go to Roberts Family Dental. Now, I assume there might be a slot for Kohl Roberts, since that is your last name. You might be able to slide right in there in family practice.
Hopefully, if it doesn't take me too long to get there.
Is there what would be the dentistry school plan? Like, is there a particular school that you're focused on? Is it a med school in general, or is it more dental focused? What's the next step?
I want to go to dental school at Howard.
Okay. And what, again, what about Howard interests you in particular?
It's a really great school. Some of my old friends go there and they said it's awesome. So it's just somewhere I know that's really good, so that's where I want to go.
All right. Well, dentistry, of course, important to the Weston family as well. My mom is a retired dental hygienist, and I've never had a cavity in my life. So I have that would be my mutant power if I were in the X-Men. I have super teeth. You could call me the incisor or something like that, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the never had a cavity. So fingers crossed on that one as I reach my 40s. All right, so let's talk some basketball. It's been a while since you have been on the court, my friend, and this has been a crazy year. So we're pushing things back, and it's still kind of in flux. Obviously, you spent last year out with the injury. What do you think it'll mean to you to actually get back on a court and do some basketball things, hopefully sometime soon?
It would mean a lot. I sat out for a long time. This is probably going to be my last season. So I just want to have a full season, because if not, then it's just a bummer because everything's going on. It's like we can't really help it. So we just got to hope and see how everything goes and what decisions people make.
Of course, the leg injury last year, and it was a heck of a season for the team. Made a nice little run into the Peach Belt tournament, got our first PBC tournament victory in quite some time, and you were on the sideline watching it happen. I'm sure there was multiple moments during the year where you're thinking, God, if only I could be a part of this thing, right?
Yeah.
So, you got some talented guys on the team. Of course, Jordan Thomas is, on track to probably be the leading scorer in school history. You got a guy like Wes Simpson that really, evolved as a point guard for us last year, and other bits and pieces that are kind of factoring in there. Brandon Thomas can score some points. I mean, this is a pretty dangerous team, don't you think?
Yeah, and especially since everyone's coming back, we don't have anybody new, and the whole team has at least played a year or more. So it'll be really good because we're being more experienced, and that's more than we've had in a while.
Yeah, and it may help the team overall, to be honest. And I hate to say it, but the fact that you were out last year, I mean, the ability to, you add yourself and a guy like Chapin Ryerson that took a year away from basketball. That's probably the best recruiting class we've ever had, right? Those are the only two changes we've got. So that's, of course, big things on the horizon, lots of hope, of course, but the Peach Belt Conference can be a pretty tricky one as far as basketball play goes. Any particular teams that you get a little bit more fired up for as the year goes along?
Probably Pembroke, UNCP, because they've always just been a big rival. It's always a game where it's going to be a rough game, but it's one of the best ones because it's the most competitive.
Yeah, good post play typically there as well, especially in the years that you've been here. There have been, some of the top post players, so good matchups for you that are going to be, important for those games. And we've snuck a couple away from them, even though they've been, a very solid team. I believe in your junior year, we got them at our place, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a nice game for Chapin. I think he had quite a few threes that ball game. All right, so we talked a little bit about basketball. Let's talk a little bit about Kohl. What kind of stuff do you do in your free time, my friend?
Nothing much. There's not really a lot to do with everything going on. I really only go to class, the dog park with my dog, and then staying at home because I want to stay healthy for the season and not trying to get anything. So.
Very nice, very nice. Tell me about, if you weren't doing basketball, what sport do you think would have your interest? Not necessarily one that we have at GC, but what would you be leading? Spending most of your time doing?
Oh man, I have no clue. I guess I might try tennis because I did that in high school for a while. Okay. And I think it's really fun. It's something that if you don't practice, it's really hard to compete in because it's a really hard sport, but it is pretty fun. So I'm going to try to take the tennis class at GC next semester.
Oh, very nice. Okay, well, we'll have to make sure we tag Coach Barsby in this potential recruit down the road for when the basketball you can fill out that roster for us. Make sure we keep that excellent tennis going. All right, well, it's about our time for the week. I want to thank Kohl Roberts for being a part of Senior Sunday. Hopefully, Julia Alverson will be back next week to grab another one of these for us. But thanks for your time today, Kohl.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, make sure you catch Kohl and the Bobcats. We're hoping the season is right around the corner. Got some good news from the Peach Belt just a couple of days ago that basketball practice can start November 1st, and we should have some information on how the season is going to run sometimes toward the end of the month. So stay tuned to gcbobcats.com and the social media for all that information. Thanks again for your time, Kohl.
All right, thank you.